What is up, everybody? This is Mark the Mike, and this is another the Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Inc. I'm Mark the Mike. I'm joined by Lou Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And, yes, more wrestling for you this week. We got Elimination Chamber 2022. We got our weekend wrestling. We did not get to watch No Surrender, so we'll have a review of that next week. And, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. A lot of Ringside Collectibles just showed off a lot of figures that are coming out from this year and next year from WWE and AEW. A lot of cool stuff, a lot of interesting ones. The one that caught my eye that I want is that Ultimate Shawn Michaels, which is like the 1995-ish Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I saw it. Looks very good.
Yeah, that one's the one that caught my eye. I'm not crazy about the Superstar ones. That are like they look like old school He-Man figures.
I mean, it's cool that they exist. It's not for me.
Yeah, it's not for me. I like the fact they come with cool like accessories. Like the NWO comes with the WCW tag belts. The Shawn Michaels comes with the world title, things like that. So I'm happy they actually getting accessories and stuff. But I was not crazy about those. It's funny that a lot of guys that got released are getting new figures this year too.
I saw. Very weird. Very weird. I mean, but still, you got. At least you think of it this way. They still gonna get paid.
Yeah, and also the fact that you also think about 2020 kind of delayed a lot of things that were coming out. So a lot of the things got pushed back, and now they're coming. They're releasing now.
Makes sense.
But yeah, they showcased a lot of things. I'm actually may have to get that Ultimate Alexa Bliss.
Is that the one that has the dress?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
They did Bret Hart wrong, man. That Bret Hart's so wrong.
Yeah, his face looks like somebody else.
Yo, Bret Hart never has a good figure.
Really? They've never
they never get his face right.
Well, I guess he never was around when they were doing the scan, right?
Yeah, like he always gets a fucking weird face. Like if he doesn't look like Ozzy Osbourne, he looks like Howard Stern.
They should just get old man Brett in there and just do that. Where's old man Brett? Come on.
But yeah, there's a lot of old guys that actually still getting figures out. They're doing an old school Ruthless Aggression series that has Brock Lesnar, has Shawn Michaels when he returned, and also Batista. Yeah, they're coming out. They have an NWO exclusive, Hulk Hogan with the red and black. They have Lex Luger, which is a chase that comes with the red and black, an NWO shirt. I don't care about those. Omos got his first figure, which is
It's not the big ninja? Wait.
Nah, it's him. It's just you'll think he'll be like a really long figure. And he looks
size as
stubby.
Everybody else?
He looks stubby.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I just sent it to Instagram because I'm looking at Instagram for the photos and stuff. They had the Way gear, Johnny Gargano, which is a basic. And I think he's the Chase basic, which is just Shawn Michaels gear, which I kind of wish that was an elite. That would be a cool elite to have.
True.
Grand Metalik has a open mouth mask figure. That was a basic as well. AJ Styles as well. Stephanie McMahon is getting a figure. Mace is getting a figure, still in the same getup. They have a British Bulldog with the braids.
Yeah,
I might have to get that one as well.
But it looks good. That's what I think.
Yeah, that was my favorite version of the British Bulldog. I might have to get that one.
My favorite one was the one that got Pooh on his back.
That was the one that fought Brett for the IC title at 92 SummerSlam.
Okay, cool.
And Brett's the Chase. There's two versions. There's a pink top, black bottom, and then black bottom, pink bottom, black top. Ugly ass head though. Like he has like a 5 head too. Like his forehead is huge.
Shame on y'all.
Man, like that's the reason why I have not bought a Brett. I do not like how any of those figures look. What else? They also showcased like a new Adam Cole that's coming. That was supposed to release last year and is coming out this year. and stuff like that. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff. I think because New York Toy Fair was supposed to be this week, and it got canceled. So a lot of everyone is kind of showing off their stuff. NECA also showed off some stuff, which I will talk about on the Get Spread Broadcast. Killing my pocket.
I feel you.
But yeah, that Bret Hart. I honestly, if his fucking head wasn't like 4 or 5 egg shit, I would definitely get that Bret. But it's not the best looking Bret. They get the gear right at least. Mm-hmm. The head, I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Anyway, we could get into the weekend wrestling. We kick off with Monday Night Raw, which I actually thought was a good show. So this was kind of the Raw was kind of the go home show to Saudi Arabia because SmackDown was pre-recorded.
Okay, gotcha.
So SmackDown was aired. SmackDown was recorded right after SmackDown last week.
Mm.
So we kick off Monday Night Raw with Brock Lesnar with the toga party.
They got into that in the beginning, right? Yeah. They announced it. They had Riddle show it off, and then when they got to the ring, everybody was talking smack, and who came out?
Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he had 5 everybody. Or tried to.
Well, he would have if they weren't smart enough to leave.
Yeah.
Because that's what had me dying at that part. Was just Riddle was like, he believes in John Cena. He's like, thanks for the catch.
Didn't he like bail out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he thanked John Cena later. He was like, thanks. You got me.
And Austin Theory is the one that got the F5.
Oh boy.
Yeah. We start off Street Profits versus Ziggler and Robert Roode. I was a little annoyed on how they just put Tommaso Ciampa on the announcement table without him actually like coming out or anything.
I mean, it didn't bother me. I just know that it made sense to have him out there for the shenanigans of last week. So.
It made sense, but like, wouldn't you like if I was in? Maybe in like if during the commercial break he did come out through music and stuff like that. Like if I was there and he just sat there out of nowhere, I wouldn't have no clue if he was there or not.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my only thing. Like I wish he actually came out and like kind of disturbed the conversation and things like that instead of just being, "Hi, I'm Tommaso Ciampa. I'm here now."
Yes, sir.
That was my only.
He got to throw water in Ziggler's face.
Good for his ass. His hair will soak it all up.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
And his hair is like a sponge.
Well, it didn't get wet enough to turn to the lion hair, so.
But yeah, it was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
Good match.
Yes, sir.
Street Profits take the win. We got United States Championship match. Damian Priest defeats AJ Styles.
No, that's a pretty good match. I was pulling for AJ since I knew he wasn't going to win the Chamber.
Yeah.
So I was hoping he won. He did not. But it was actually a very, very good match.
Yeah,
so
it was very
props.
Good. Almost defeats Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin.
I don't like how they just keep losing all the time. Like, can you not be put in a situation where you kill these guys every time they come out? You know what I'm saying? What's up?
Yeah.
That's my only issue. I have no problem with them pushing almost. but here's an idea. If you didn't throw away so many people, you have people to fight and not make these two look bad. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Former tag team champions. Yep. I'm mad.
Damn shame. Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch and Lita signed the contract to their Elimination Chamber match.
Good stuff.
It was good.
Becky with a very, very good promo. And
yep.
Again, this made me want to see Lita win. So, very good.
We got Bianca Belair won the gauntlet match to earn the right to be the last person in the Elimination Chamber match.
Very good match.
Rhea fucking showing that strength.
Yes. She had the the nightmare cardio because they said she was in the match for what 45 minutes or something like that.
Yep.
Crazy, and she had very very good showings with every girl that got in there. So it was good.
That women's division is good. You just gotta give them time.
Yeah, give them time and maybe throw one or two more people in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are the tag team champions doing?
Yeah,
they was partying at the Toga party.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. Rhea Ripley killed it. I give her 100% credit. Like she fucking killed it. But all the other girls did well as well. Like I think again she had a good outing with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We had Bianca win it. She got the last spot. I say honestly, Bianca did not have to win this match. I think Rhea earned the fucking right to win this match. So it didn't really matter though. It came to a point that it was the last person, but it is what it is. I understand how they're booking Bianca. Alpha Academy defeat Rey Mysterio and Dominic Jr. because of the help of The Miz.
I mean, they have a pretty long. What is this, like the third week of this going on? So like at least they got a consistent story, right? You know what I mean?
And then they're not fighting each other all the time. They have other people fighting.
That's how you do it.
It works. And then our main event was Seth freaking Rollins defeats Randy Orton.
That's also like really really good. How long? Okay, so this is coming off of them having beef from remember last week, right? But how long has it been since they had a one-on-one match?
Them two?
Yeah, it's been a little bit, right?
Been a while.
So yeah,
been a while. I can't tell you how long, but it's been a while.
Fight.
It was a solid Raw, and then you also have continuation storyline that Alpha Academy helped kind of rushed out and kind of interrupted the match, and Rollins capitalized.
Yep.
So good stuff. Good story building.
Done right. I just realized like the timing of everything was actually really good because as soon as he hit the RKO, the music hits.
Yep.
And he's like, and there they go.
And then
Alpha Academy.
Kevin Owens talked shit about Texas, which was hilarious. Which rumors is he might be facing Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania.
I mean, I doubt it's a match. I doubt it'll be a match. Stone Cold will probably just come out, drink like 5 beers, stun up and go drink three more, right? And then just go. That's it.
That's fine. That's like Kevin Owens' favorite wrestler. So honestly, I think it'd be more of like an honor for him to do that for him, because that's Kevin Owens' guy. So, and I think Kevin Owens is the right person. He'd be safe for Austin.
I mean, at least he's doing something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And he's talking shit about Texas, so Austin's gonna make him pay.
Give him not 1, not 2, but 3 stars.
Yeah. All right. What do you give Monday Night Raw?
I give it an A-.
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
You know what? I'll just give it an A because I was thinking about the only thing I was complaining about was I think would be wrong to say, but like everybody got a lot of time. You know what I mean? The women got a lot of time. They got to shine.
Yeah.
You had the newer people there. You got Theory. You got Dominic. I mean, you got Alpha Academy doing their thing. I mean, can't be mad. Can't really be mad.
I gotta give highlights to everything. Like Alexa and the last part of her therapy session, I actually enjoyed. Kevin Owens just talking shit to Texas made me laugh. Even like the small little segments. Reggie got tired of being friend zoned and took the title.
I don't think he got tired of it. I think he used it to his advantage. He knew the deal from last week. You could just tell he wasn't heartbroken at all.
Yeah,
he was scheming on that belt.
She was like, "All right, if you ain't going further, all right, pin."
He was scheming on that belt the entire. She thought he was scheming on the booty. He was scheming on the belt.
Yeah.
I need them dollars and cents.
I actually found that great. And then also the main event was great. The women's gauntlet match kicked ass. Yeah, definitely an A. I'll give it an A. We go into Vengeance Day. NXT 2.0. We kick off with Pete Dunne versus Tony D'Angelo.
And that was actually the hard-hitting match, dude.
Yeah.
Them guys is going at it. And you know what? I'm not mad. I think the outcome was pretty good, right? Pete Dunne finally got his win. Because did he lose twice?
He lost once.
You sure he didn't lose twice?
No, he
did
lost
get
once.
No. D'Angelo got DQ, didn't he? On one of them?
The first match he won.
Oh, he won the first match.
Yeah, he won the first match, and
Okay.
then Tony D'Angelo won
Because
the thing on the
it was
pole.
the one with the hand. Yeah, he smashed his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
he done one.
okay. All right. So he came out on top, but I thought it was hard earned. I mean, he made D'Angelo look real good, so it is what it is.
Good match. We got Toxic Attraction defeat Indy Hartwell and Persia Periot in a NXT Tag Team Championship match.
Surprisingly solid. Solid, because it's been a little bit since Persia and them have had a chance to actually have a tag match without Indy being a zombie.
Yeah.
So good to see him.
Good match.
Listen, Toxic Attraction won. It's all good.
GG though. The girl is just the other girl. Like, it's Mandy Rose, Gigi Dolan, and the other chick.
I don't. To me, they all good. It's just the other girl has to, again, like I said, she gotta stop killing herself.
Yeah. We had LA Knight voided Grayson Waller's restraining order. It was just some regular NXT stuff, like regular promo stuff. It is what it is.
You gotta push the story forward, right?
Yep. Carmelo Hayes defeats Cameron Grimes for the North American Championship. I thought that match was great.
I agree, 100%. A lot of people thought it was great.
Yeah.
I might just say best match of the show.
Yeah, I think so. The Creed brothers defeat MSK for the Dusty final.
I thought it was great. Nice highlight again. And I like the Creed brothers, but I have to give props to MSK because they really made them look great.
Yeah,
you know
and
what I'm saying? Like
you
can tell because they're new, and the way they take stuff from them is like, oh damn, they made them look like monsters.
Yep.
So happy to see Bivens talking that trash. That's all I'm saying. Talk that trash.
And you have Solo Soka stepping up to Gunther.
He's crazy. Did his face even heal?
I don't know. I guess so, because he's going directly to Gunther. Gunther.
Crowd don't care. But he just wrote his own funeral, and Gunther also said that he's going for that NXT championship. We will see.
And then main event was Braun Breaker versus Santo Escobar, and I think Santo made him look like $1 million. And Santo, honestly, I felt like the crowd turned on Braun Breaker and was mad when he won.
I mean, Escobar has that effect, man. He's charismatic and you get behind. But you gotta remember, it's like some of these people already have a fan base there anyway.
Yeah,
Braun Breaker's still new. As much as you wanna cheer him when the light goes on, and a lot of people like Santos, man. So.
Yeah. That was an interesting thing. Like the crowd was just like boo when he won. That was just made me laugh. And then you have Dolph Ziggler try to super kick him. Like there was a lot of like little shenanigans that happened and line up causing Escobar to match.
Yes, sir.
Good match though.
Still good. Yeah. Good show.
What do you give NXT?
I'm gonna give it the A-. Like the only thing that was kind of add was the promo segment with Grayson in them.
I agree.
That's about it. All the matches, good.
We go into AEW Dynamite. Is this the right date? Yes, it is. We kick off with CM Punk promo.
Very good. Very good.
They are going to have a dog collar match. They make it sound like it's something that has not happened in a while, but they seem to have one almost every year.
Damn. All right.
I
thought they only had the one with Brody. Well, who else got messed up? Or was that his match?
That was his match.
That was his style of match, right?
Yeah.
That was the Brody's. He would challenge you to a dog collar match or whatever.
Yep.
Got you.
And
Okay.
We got Lee Moriarty versus Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson. I actually really like this match.
Very good. I mean, there's not really anything to say. Is no surprise. They two really good people, and I hope he considers to bring him into the fold. Take your lead. Sharpen him up.
I really like anytime Daniel Bryan's wrestling. I'm interested. So, great match. Face of Revolution qualifier. Wardlow kills Matt Caster.
I mean, he was talking too much trash. That's what he gets.
That's what he gets. Hangman Page promo.
I mean, there was a bunch of stuff that happened during it, so it's not like it was just him talking.
I feel
so
like
at least it was that.
I'll say this. I feel like them explaining the past kind of went over the crowd's head.
What you mean? Which
As
crowd?
in, like, say for instance, like
crowd?
so you're gonna start Cole and Hangman Page, you should start them just talking shit to each other, and then have a package of their past instead of them talking about the past and not have visuals of people not knowing what the fuck happened back then.
Yeah, because I think that's what I have to say about why Punk referencing his past beyond WWE doesn't hit everybody, and usually they reference the most recent stuff. So it makes sense. You got to show people because that stuff was a while ago,
and people don't know.
Yeah, because a lot of it happened in Japan. That's the other thing. There's a part of that did not even happen here.
Exactly. So I'll say that would be my only.
I wonder if they can get some of the footage from that.
They probably can.
I wonder if they. Yeah, I know the Ring of Honor. Anything in Ring of Honor, I'm sure they'd be like yes, but like New Japan, I wonder if they can get footage in New Japan.
Yeah. We got Chris Jericho and Jake Hagger versus Santana and Ortiz.
And I think the right outcome, was had, because I don't think the story would flow as well if they lost. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
No, they had to win. They definitely had to win. I like Eddie Kingston just come out just to start trouble.
Yeah.
But it had the right outcome. Santana and Ortiz got to start working that tag team division, and hopefully they win that tag team battle royal thing that they're gonna have at the Revolution, because I would like to see them go for the tag titles. But it was an okay match. They made Jericho look Superman.
Well, I mean, credit to him, because at least you can see now he's taking himself a little more seriously.
Yeah.
He's getting back under control. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. We got Mercedes Martinez versus Thunder Rosa in a no DQ match.
Good match. I mean, they trying to kill each other, but listen, it's between. If at the end of the day they gonna shake hands, it's good, because I mean, god damn, man, Mercedes Martinez is violent. That's all I'm saying.
It was good, and it kind of led into a storyline as Britt Baker and her crew just jumped Thunder Rosa and Mercedes Martinez. Yeah,
she didn't win. She did not pull off the hit, so they jumped her.
She gonna kill us. She gonna get herself killed.
Well, she was supposed to. The Britt made it seem like she was gonna get her fired. Like she was like, all right, well, you signed a contract that says if you do this, nah. But that ain't how it works, though.
And then we end our night with the TNT Championship match, Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara. It was not much of a match, because it kind of got into shenanigans with Matt Hardy coming out and Andrade coming out, and them taking both of those guys out, and then you see Andrade with both titles.
No, it was a match. It was like 10 minutes before those two clowns came out.
It was.
So it was all right. It had a funky ending, but it was all right. I just have a problem with. Again, my thing is Sammy be killing himself, and I think the story never actually is that his downfall should be the damage that he basically racks up on himself. Like literally, like you think that Darby would be the one to worry about, right? Yeah. But dude did like a swan time on the apron, and like. He did the Peter Griffin for like 30 seconds, and then he proceeded to go back into the ring, and he still Superman it on one leg as also. It's like, man, this guy's mad. He's like Gumby.
Yeah, Those are the things I would like get thrown off of a match for, because it's like, really, you ain't that big, you ain't that strong, dude. Stay down for a little bit. Count like 60 seconds.
But those are my only complaints about this match and the funky ending. But the thing I can't take away from is that the story was there already, because Andrade planted to see that he's gonna be the next champion regardless. So yeah,
yep,
it is what it is.
So Andrade, I think they're fighting on Rampage. Andrade versus Sammy Guevara.
We'll see.
We did also have a little promo from Alex the Black, and he kind of had a card out, and that kind of read Disciple.
And I don't know what you've been told, but I think our friend Mr. Matthews is on his way. What you think, Mark?
I'll be fine with it. I love Buddy Matthews, so it'd be nice to see him on main TV. I think so AEW right now, it's hard for me to get into some storylines, but the storylines I am into is anything with Daniel Bryan and Alex the Black, because I think he's actually showcasing story. I don't care for their tag team. I'm not a big fan of their finisher and things like that. I just want to see Black just kick people in the face. That's just me. I like to see him kick people in the face. But other than that, like, I feel like his story got me intrigued. And then you got Penta taking a mask out the grave. Probably have maggots and shit in it. And they're going to fight them next week. I'm excited to see maybe if it's Buddy Matthews. I'll be happy to see him, because he's going to knee someone in the face.
I hope they do everything. I hope everything they do for the story, they plan it out right and it has the impact. Because I hope they give you time to appreciate if Penta does transform, does bring back his old style or what have you.
Yeah.
Give it time for people to see it. And you know what? Like you said, it would benefit them for the viewing audience, because again, everybody knows these guys all have like fan bases and fans and stuff. But for people who don't know, go ahead and get some of that footage of him snapping people's arms and stuff or something. You know what I mean? Like, there's context here for what's happening, and you kind of just. I'm just saying, Mark, if you didn't tell me nothing about this guy, right? Yeah, Penta, and you go, oh, he's going back to the old Penta. I'd just be like, what are you talking about?
Which Penta? So
I hope they do need to do more work on putting that out there. Like, what the hell is the old Penta?
Stop relying on the wrestling fans to know what you're talking about.
Yes.
You need to explain it. Because if you have new fans, you have new people who are turning in, they need to understand what we understand.
Exactly.
That is something that WWE does good, is that the fact that they will make sure you know what's going on.
It's not for lack of resource. That's the thing I kind of have to give them crap for, is you have the resources, and then you have the people working with you that will say yes. Yeah. That's like, so do it.
Like, if you do, like, honestly, if you went to the grave and took the mask out and honestly didn't get no reaction, then that's a problem, because you're not explaining what happens when Penta has that mask, or what has happened before when he had it.
It's not that it's not going to have it's not that it's not going to have a reaction, because the people that are in the seats are going to go crazy, and let's just say for the sake of argument, 75% filled with people that are in the know, because they're the fans of these guys and girls, right? The problem still is when you play that promo on TV and it's like, man, these people are going crazy, but why? What does this even mean to me? And so, like you said, they gotta do more packages on explaining the history. Like, they have the access, do it.
Yeah, because that will definitely be for Lucha Underground footage.
Mm-hmm.
And even some Impact footage, because he was Impact World
Champion. That's the other thing. Yeah, that's the easier place to get. Yeah.
So I'll say, but then again, he wasn't the same Penta when he went to Impact. Really? He hasn't did that Penta style since Lucha Underground.
Oh, it's like okay. See. Again, I don't even know that. Yeah. You had to tell me this. And they haven't told me this.
Honestly, what they could easily do is when he puts when they showcased that mask, they should have just showcased the fucking mask he had with Vampiro.
Okay. Okay.
If they would have showcased that match, and that was a bloody ass match, and he had the mask half ripped off and shit, and he like broke the arm for sacrifice and shit. They, at least if they would have showed at least a highlight of him with the mask broken and bleeding and shit, it would have just told the story like, oh shit's about to go down.
Because it's gonna look weird, right? Watch. At some point, he's gonna do the arm break, and then people are gonna be like, oh, "What the? Oh, that's too far," and they're not gonna know the history. And they're like, "What is this? You know, what,
he did that every day. He did it to everybody. Women, men, announcers.
I'm saying there's no
referees.
I'm just saying there's not gonna be context for it.
The guy selling tacos in the stands, he broke everyone's arm. If you happen to get in his way, your arm was gonna be broken.
I mean, didn't he say he had a deity or something that was like directing him?
So how the story went, it was with Vampiro. So Vampiro and him had like this fucking death match, bloody ass match, and then after the match, you see Penta break his arm, but then also bow to him, and that was his final thing because Vampiro was his deity. Was the person he was answering to. So that's what they did in Lucha Underground.
Okay.
So just more explanations. Like I feel like again, if you want new viewers to understand things, that's a way to help understand it, or just see like, oh shit, that's gonna go down, kind of thing.
Yeah, because again on the commentary, they do the job of telling you, but it helps way more to show.
Yeah.
So show people.
Yeah, I did watch Impact.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good show. You had a contract signing between Moose and Morrissey. I thought that was actually really good promos between the both of them, and sounded really good. It looked good, and he took a massive choke slam through a table.
Who got choked? Oh, he got choked slam. Wow.
Yeah. Mash Slambakji versus Kayla Dream. That was good. Solid match.
Okay.
Ace Austin, Blake Christian, and Laredo Kid. They fought to be added into four-way for the number one contendership for the X Division title at No Surrender. So Ace Austin won, so he was added to that match. We have not watched No Surrender, so we'll have the review for next week. Giselle Saw defeats Lady Frost. I had issues with this match.
Okay, what's that?
I'm gonna hold Impact accountable for their shit because I hate when people do their finishers and it gets kicked out at 2. I'm tired. Like
she did
the full backflip shit.
That's her specific. That's her thing. Okay.
And it wasn't even like a barely 2 count. It was like a strong kick out. Like I'll understand it if you like barely kick out, but you kick out like you're strong as hell and you look strong as hell.
Gotcha. Understood.
Like if Jordan Grace would have kicked out like that, I would understand because she's Brock as fuck. But this one is like a twig, and it's not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
Kenny King versus Chris Sabin. I actually thought that was a great match as well. And then I think that's the main event. No, it wasn't. Then you also had Tasha Steelz and Savannah Evans versus Mickie James, Chelsea Green. I actually thought that was a solid match. Fun tag match. Winners is Evans and Steelz.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then Bullet Club versus Violent by Design. It was a big brawl, but Bullet Club wins. And pretty much they all come out to have like a big brawl in the end.
Okay.
It was a solid show. I had issues with that one woman's match with Frost. I actually like Frost, so I was like, this match wasn't that great. But other than that, it was a good solid show. I'll give it a B+.
Got you. Good stuff.
I did not get to watch UK, but I heard the main event was really good. So shout outs to that main event, I guess, because I didn't get to watch it yet. Now we go to Friday Night SmackDown. This match was pre-recorded, so I was already mad at WWE for spoiling it for me because they were like, guess who has a new Intercontinental Champion? And I was like, isn't that supposed to be next week? And nope, they told me he won it. And it pissed me off. And I was like, what's the point of me watching next week then?
Oh, I guess I understand why they would do it, because if they don't do it, somebody's gonna spoil it.
Yeah.
And that's the age we live in. I was lucky enough to not read it.
Yeah.
So I didn't see what it was.
I did not care for the beginning of Smackdown. I honestly kind of zoned out with this whole promo thing, and also I felt like it went way too long.
Oh, I thought the only thing I thought was weird was why do they have a contract signing for a tag match? That's not for a championship.
I don't know.
That's the part that had me befuddled.
It's like a weight. It's like the weight. It's like the weight weigh in for a non-weight.
Yeah, but
title.
this made less sense.
Yeah,
this made even less sense. Like that. Again, if they wanted to just have them talk smack to each other, that'd have been fine.
Oh, the contract was for the gimmick of her getting her arm tied behind her back.
Oh yeah, that was. I feel like whoever wrote it wrong.
Yeah.
Because why would you tell her before she signs it? Like, I get that you're gonna bank on her characteristic of she's gonna be bullheaded, but it's like you could have just tricked her.
Yeah, you would think that Naomi and Ronda would have signed first.
Yeah,
and then you tell them the stipulation changed because you didn't see me. Yeah, I got you.
So that was again. See, you the part where this whole part made sense. That's what was wrong with it to me. I didn't have, again, I could take or leave Ronda and Charlotte and them as whatever.
Yeah.
I liked Naomi saying that she was going to, 1, sign this contract, and 2, snatch you ball. It's like slap you in the face, snatch you ball. So I thought that was funny, but like again, I felt they messed up some of the execution here. I think it was a little backwards. That's all I would say.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you because it made sense the way you just said it. It made sense. But yeah, we don't get paid. We make sense of things. Ricochet versus defeats Sheamus. As much as I love these two guys and it was a good match, where is this going?
I was disappointed in this because I felt this was going to happen eventually.
Yeah.
It's like they can't keep Sheamus friends with anybody.
Yeah.
Because at the end, it doesn't matter. If Sheamus seems like one of those guys, like he's real cool, but if you sneeze while he's reading a book, he's going to get pissed at you.
You fart
or something. Like if he's just like, Sheamus, he's just chilling watching TV, and you drop something in the next room, and Sheamus is like, shut up!
That's like, we fighting.
Don't you hear me watching TV? The game is on. I'm like, damn, Sheamus, all right, relax.
You go to the bathroom, close the door, and all he hears, that's it.
What the hell was that? You're on the second floor. He heard it. What the hell?
Go quiet.
Listen, it just makes it seem amazing that he's ever had any friends.
Yeah.
But I saw this coming a mile away. That's the thing I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
He always turns on anybody.
And then where's this going with Ricochet? Like, is it going anywhere? Is he getting a title shot or something like that for the wins he's getting? No. So it is what it is.
No.
Ivar versus J Uso. It was okay. Short.
I thought it was fine, but I thought this did not need to happen. I thought it could have been a different singles match. I thought that this is one of the problems I had with this show and the weekend in general was that things were too predictable. I felt like when you saw last week, Jimmy fought the other Viking, right?
Yeah.
And there was a week in between. What's going to happen? Jay's going to fight the other one. And it's just like, what happened to main event Jey Uso, man?
Yeah. He got lost in the mix, just like Big E.
Yep. He could have fought Big E for something.
Yeah. Well, they're going to line up. Watch them line up fighting each other at WrestleMania eventually.
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah.
But, like, y'all taking too long to get things started.
Yeah. Drew McIntyre promised to make it WWE Elimination Chamber the night of the laughter died.
I mean, he wasn't lying.
He broke the guy's he dropped him on his head.
He said, you want to pretend to have a cast on? Let me show you something for real. So
that looked mean. We'll talk about that later. And then our main event was Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura. And Sami Zayn won, and he claimed his Intercontinental Championship. I actually thought the match was good.
Shinsuke sold the knee.
About time.
Shinsuke sold the knee. You see what happens when he sells the knee?
Yep,
loses the match. So that's it, Merc. No more listening to you. Don't sell the knee, Shinsuke. I said it. Yeah. You don't have to do it.
Our new champion, Sami Zayn, new IC champion. Watch him lose it to like Sheamus next week.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad though. Yeah. I'll be honest with you.
I've been saying Sheamus with the title anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was a good match. Didn't save the show though.
And then the show was Goldberg proclaiming that Roman Reigns, that he will be the next Universal Champion. And
I just watched it because the champ was on the show. I didn't really care.
Me either. I was like, whatever. What do you give SmackDown?
I give it a C.
I'm gonna give C. I'll give C minus just because WWE spoiled it for me.
Yeah, Sammy couldn't save the show.
Yeah,
that match was good, wasn't great.
Yeah,
that's how I felt about it. So,
right. And then we go to Rampage, AEW Rampage.
Yes, sir.
We kick off with Dark Order number 10 versus Adam Cole.
That was very good.
I actually
like the intensity. I like the intensity from 10. Like, I feel like he's been waiting to get his chance because it's been a while. Because remember, he was there, but what was he involved in? Shenanigans matches that had like 4 or 5 people or 3-man tags. You know what I mean? So, good showcase for the big man 10. Good.
So, I'm sorry, and if I offend anyone that's a fan of 10, I actually no. It's not. He reminds me too much of the damn Patriot, and it really bothers me.
Oh, the way he looks and his mask. I get. His build. I mean, it's good, but at least he's not as bad or as stiff as that other.
A little bit. One thing I'll give him a lot of credit, is that he sold the knee. He actually told the story. He sold the knee. He, especially with the mask on and everything. I saw his story. I saw what he was selling. Cole slowed down. Cole, this match was nice paced. It wasn't going crazy. I like the fact that he countered the Canadian driver like twice, so he wasn't even able to get that on him and things like that. I like the fact that the knee was worked in. I like the fact that they actually worked in different ways and to get him to finish the match. So I 100% give this match a lot of credit. I actually really enjoyed it.
He's got a good future, that 10.
Yeah.
So good.
We got Powerhouse Hobbs versus Dante Martin. I feel like 100% they listened to our cast right before this match.
I feel like the arrival of Keith Lee changed the outcome of this match. I think that's what really happened. They wanted to have a match with 3 big men slapping me. That's what they wanted.
Yeah.
Because it ended up going in that direction. I thought it was a good match. So now that means Warlow has to throw a man around.
I feel like they're all going to have a competition.
I mean, I feel bad for whoever it is that's getting tossed.
They're going to put the small dude, Silva, in the fucking match.
Oh, they're going to find Serpentico and turn him into a pretzel. Turn him into a frisbee.
I could see them putting the Silver in the match.
John Silver?
This is John Silver, the Hangy.
Johnny Hungy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can see them.
But yeah, he'll probably throw somebody too, man. That dude is careful. Careful what you ask for.
Because they'll fastball special him.
I mean, I can see him and Keith Lee being a tag team.
There you go. It's fastball special.
Yep.
Colossus and Wolverine.
Yep. There you go.
There you go. Dante Martin Hobbs. Again, we thought Martin was gonna win this because they won big spots, but I like the fact that Hobbs won because Team Tats finally wins if it was not Hook.
No.
Oh, they won. Ricky Stark won.
Ricky Stark said that he's won. So yeah, but like, good. Hobbs needs wins.
Yeah, because I haven't seen Hobbs win in a while.
Yeah, Hobbs needs wins.
Last match I saw him, he lost to Punk.
And last match, didn't he lose to Dante as well?
He lost to Dante as well.
This is like one
2-1.
1-1 now. Yeah, 2-1. Yeah.
We have Angelique. I can't even say her name. Angelica Risk versus Shara Deebs. She did her
The 5-minute challenge. Yes,
I
sir.
like it. I'm fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
And again, showcase a different story.
Yeah, it gives the people that you don't see a spotlight. I think that's literally I think Deeb is doing that. Like, if they are getting feedback on why they want to do these things, I think she's like, we got like 50 girls here. Nobody knows who they are.
Yeah.
Let me beat them up.
There you go.
Good. And that powerbomb was mean.
Yeah. And then our main event was Trent Beretta versus Jay White. And again, another solid match.
I think the chemistry helped the match a lot. I think... I'm not trying to say the best friends are holding Trent back.
But
they kind of are. Because he like, no lie, Trent is mad good. Like, I when I first discovered them, like, in New Japan and stuff, I always thought Trent was mad good. Like, I could see how smooth Chucky T is, but like, I always know Trent is mad good.
You know what's funny is the fact that every time I seen him fight in New Japan, I always thought he broke his back.
Because there was always somebody trying to kill him?
He's always landing on his back badly. I remember one of the first matches I ever saw him in. It was Pungi Vice versus Young Bucks. Okay. I think it was the Wrestle Kingdom with Nakamura and AJ.
Okay.
And he did a full jump out the ring and landed straight on his back on that board. All you hear is doom. I was like, he fucked up.
Oh.
So that was the only, like, he always looks like he'd break his back. But nice seeing Jay White in mix of AEW, and he wins the match.
Looking really good.
Solid Rampage. I can't say nothing really bad about Rampage. Even Jade Cargill's promo was okay. It made sense, and she's letting Smart Mark kind of really talk, and that's the way it should be. Just say your gimmick and let Smart Mark talk.
I still think she has to work up.
She has to work on it 100%, yes.
She needs more words.
Yeah.
But please don't become a knife pervert like Jay White. That had me dying. Shut up, you knife pervert. All right.
But I actually enjoyed it. Rampage, you're going to give it an A. Like, it was actually a really solid match. 3 really solid matches. And it was a lot different.
John Hart was in the crowd. Hell yeah. Clarissa explains it all.
So I actually really enjoyed it. Solid match. Solid show.
Same. I'm going to give it an A.
And then we go to our review of Elimination Chamber. So I had no clue that there was a kickoff match, so I did not get to see the Rey Mysterio versus The Miz.
I actually got to see it on Twitch because that's where they put the kickoff shows now.
Oh, okay.
Very good match. Thought it was fun.
Yeah, I actually heard it was really good, so I may have to go back and watch it. So what do you give it?
I'd probably give it a 4.
Okay.
It was actually really fun. It probably could have been on the main show. And again, the crowd was way into Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Way into it.
And then Universal Champion Roman Reigns and Goldberg kick off the show.
I did not watch this match. I only saw the highlights.
That's kind of all you really needed because it didn't do much. There's Roman Reigns got speared twice. He sold the hell out of it. He caught him with the guillotine, and that's what knocked his ass out.
Gotcha. I figure when it's Goldberg, it's a 5 supers match. I understand.
I thought he was gonna catch him with the guillotine when he speared him. I think that's when I thought was gonna happen. But he still caught him with the guillotine, and he refused to let go. And then Goldberg just let him passing out and tapping out.
I didn't listen. You trying to look for complicated stuff with Goldberg? That's how you get hurt.
There you go.
You want to see cool stuff with Goldberg? Nah. That's how you get hurt.
Just go
with
straight basic stuff.
Ask the Undertaker. You don't want to do cool with Goldberg. So yeah. I'm glad Roman Reigns choked that old man out. There you go.
I was happy about that. Our next match is the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Bianca Belair defeats Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Doudrop, and Nikki Ash inside the Elimination Chamber.
Very good match. Very, very good women's chamber.
I will say this was my match of the night.
I think the solutions for not having the big shirts and having like the different stylized bodysuits for each girl helped a lot.
Yeah, it was cool.
And I think they really showed out. Like the outfits were awesome. I really liked Alexa with the spike with the, I guess they're rhinestones, but they look like spikes on the side.
Yeah.
And then you had Rhea where she looked like the devil, but also that's her symbiote.
Yes,
is how it felt.
Yeah.
Like if she had like little black lines drawn on her face, like in the style of Venom, it would have looked perfect. It really would have. And my favorite was the Britney Spears Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is because people were saying "Oops, I did it again." I don't remember that. I just remember the Toxic bodysuit.
No, Toxic was no bodysuit. It was her in a bikini dancing with a snake.
So okay, thank you. So it was that.
It was "Oops, I did it again."
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is that what they call the Mandela effect when you associate something with something else?
No, because I think everyone, you know what, it could have been because that was the actual like album.
What do you mean?
It was that song wasn't all in the same album.
What? Oops, I did it again.
Yeah.
Was in the same album as what?
As the Toxic and shit like that. You know what?
No, that's mad. That's mad old.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
Toxic isn't. Toxic is when she came back after like 10 years or something.
Yeah. So it wasn't that. It was "Oops, I Did It Again." I know that for a fact.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sure.
Either way, I was mad she did not win. I'm just saying. That's my pick all the time.
I had Rhea winning, but I feel like one thing I give a lot of credit for this match. I had a lot of good spots. I had a lot of memorable spots. And it was a lot of cool things that he did in this match. And like the double suplex with Bianca and Rhea. Rhea, they did the whole step up that they should have done in Royal Rumble, but they did it in this match with Rhea and Bianca. Because honestly, I feel like that rivalry is going to go on for a long time, and that's money right there.
I don't understand why she slaps her in the face. Bianca looked genuinely befuddled. She like, we were having a moment. Why'd you slap me?
Because she was like, "Fuck you." like yo, like this time to be friends later.
Listen, they had just did something cool. I'm mad she slaps her in the face like that.
I laughed. I was like, "Yeah, get her."
How dare you?
Really good.
Doesn't anybody know that you could beat up two people and be the last two in the ring? Nobody knows how to work together.
Yeah.
That's why the Miz is the best.
Yeah, he just hopes he's a dream up everybody.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Mm-hmm. I really like this match. I liked a lot of the spots. Alexa returning and the pop she got for returning. I was just extremely happy to see her back, and she kicked ass as well. She did some crazy shit as well. So, it was a really good match. I'm gonna give this is probably my highest score. It'd be a 4.75.
Gotcha.
I really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna give it a 4.25.
This was the only match I watched twice.
I thought also the little touches, like Nikki having a fight with everybody, her trying to team up with Dewdrop, and then getting squashed right after. I thought it was hilarious. I thought the swing in the cell was hilarious.
Yes.
I
was like, you cheater.
Just good.
I was like, you cheater. You sitting down while everyone's standing.
I mean, listen, that's what you get. They look. The Saudis love Alexa Bliss. She gets what she wants,
and they do. And then let's go to the next.
Also, I just want to point out, she had the song, she had the look. No Lily though.
No Lily.
Nowhere. So that's different.
Yeah. Let's go. Where am I? I sent you the Britney Spears picture. Where was that? God damn it. Next match was the Ronda Rousey Naomi defeats Charlotte and Sonya Deville.
I thought it was all right, but again, it didn't get to feel that special because it was a goofy stipulation match.
Yeah.
But again, it was all right. I thought it was cool. She came out in the gi. That made sense.
Yeah. I dig their outfits, I guess. That's where my limit goes for it. Didn't care for the match.
Gotcha. I thought it was alright. I'll give it a 3.5.
I'll give it a 2.5. I like their outfits. And Naomi was great in the match. I wanted Naomi more in the match. I'm kind of biased. I don't like Ronda Rousey. Drew McIntyre almost kills Madcap Moss in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
I mean, and if it's gonna be a match where you kill somebody, right? Falls Count Anywhere.
Yeah. I like the fact that Happy Corbin and him just straight out jumped him throughout the match because it was a no DQ match.
Made sense. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
What kind of friend would Happy Corbin be if he just stood there and let his homie get beat up?
But they didn't save him. He almost died, and Drew McIntyre wins.
He almost died twice. He tried to kill him 2 times.
Yep.
He tried to kill both of them once. At least. He took the sword and swung at Corbin full speed.
And he did the freaking the move with the sword in his hand.
And he won, and he picked it up, all in one motion.
Crazy.
Well, 1, 2, 3.
Thank God that sword ain't sharp, I guess, because you're swinging that shit everywhere.
Thank God they know he's gonna swing it at it. Is what is more like it. I don't know if it's not sharp because Drew McIntyre is a strong ass man. I don't know if that matters.
Yeah.
That,
what do you give it?
Might lose an arm. I'm gonna give it 4. Madcap Moss next out of 5. I'm gonna give it 3.5. It was alright. Again, it wasn't really that special, but it did his job because they tried to kill him, and then the irony was he almost killed one. So it is what it is.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5 as well. Like, it was not enough for me to I got tired of this rivalry for a while. So, but I'm glad he's okay and didn't break his neck. Next match is Women's Championship match. Becky Lynch defeats Lita.
I thought it was a damn good match. I thought it was probably the best singles match of the night. I really liked it. I liked the intensity. I liked them. I mean, I didn't need them to beat me in the head with Lita learning new moves and doing different things, but she did, right? Yeah. Becky also did. Almost cost her the match, which would have made me happy. She tried to do the Lita moonsault.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Becky still talks shit too. It's like, my moonsault was better than yours.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't.
She said it
really wasn't.
I enjoyed the match. I agree. This was the best singles match on this card. I wasn't expecting much from this match, and I truly enjoyed it. So I'll give this a 4.5.
Yep, I'll give it a 4.5 as well. I'm just disappointed she didn't win.
Yeah. SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, Viking Raiders, ended in no contest. It was just canceled pretty much in the last minute. And
also, I gotta give a negative on the pay-per-view as a whole for one thing, and that's they missed a lot of camera angles on things happening.
Yeah,
they missed Brock coming out of the cage, out of the thing later, but we'll get to that. During the Lita match, they missed the moonsault. They missed Lita's moonsault. They caught it halfway. They missed Baron Corbin. There was a Baron Corbin was attacking Drew. There was a part where he tried to hit him, and then you got there mad late, and it's just throughout the entire night was just the cameraman missing, or the people in the truck just missing moments the entire night.
Oh, so that's a negative then. Bad guy. You gotta catch everything.
And then this part with the tag team, did what? I don't understand.
Yeah, it gets a 0 because it was nothing.
Yeah. It just did.
And then our main event was the main men's elimination chamber match. It was Austin Theory, Riddle, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley, and Brock Lesnar in the elimination chamber.
Yes, sir. Scott Steiner is not impressed,
and I wasn't either. The one time I agree with him. This match, I'll say it was just it was just too predictable, and I think that's where it makes me not enjoy it. Is like you knew exactly what was gonna happen, how it was gonna happen. Once you saw Rock fucking break out, that was it. You knew the match was about to be over. And I like the fact that they did try to surprise you with Austin Theory almost winning. He was not going to win. But I would accept that more than the Lesnar winning, because I just knew it was going to be title versus title, and I was hoping that it won't be, and they'll actually have a Raw championship match at WrestleMania instead of just having title versus title. Other than that, I kind of wanted more special moments. I kind of wanted more moments between the other guys besides Lesnar. I did like the little shit that happened when they're in the pods and stuff. Fucking Riddle taking pictures with Austin Theory. When Lesnar came in, they saw Riddle try to hug him. And things like that. So I did like those aesthetics and stuff like that. I would have took anyone in this match to win over Lesnar. And I'm just disappointed that it was Lesnar that won.
Yeah, my whole thing was that I knew it was going to win. So that's the only negative I really have. Everything else was all right. I noticed it was shorter than most chamber matches. So there was that. But for what it was, I thought it was all right. I thought I kind of made me sad that the person I picked kind of was the first one eliminated. Seth was the first one to get bodied.
Yeah.
I appreciate that him and Theory got to have a little throwdown in the chamber, but it just wasn't enough of everybody, just because of how short it was. The moment with Lashley supposedly get hit with Theory was cool, but unfortunately he really got hurt, so that kind of sucks. But it kind of added more to the predictability of the match. It was that was an unintended side effect.
He was already injured before the match.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
He fucked up his shoulder.
That makes sense.
Royal Rumble.
That makes sense. Gotcha.
That's also why you haven't seen him wrestle throughout the weeks either.
Ah, okay.
And he's going to get shoulder surgery when he gets back to America. And he might be out for 4 to 6 months.
Okay, cool.
So, Lashley...
Well, with that part, I had it into my knowledge now. Still doesn't change anything in the match. It made it more predictable. So it's like, yeah, this is how they're going to do it. I mean, I still like what happened though. I like where Brock came out that cage like a monster. Kicked the hole through the plastic instead of kicking the plastic out of the cage. I was like, yo, what? And then just Theory just running like Carlton. Oh my god. And getting thrown off the top of the pie like that. I was about to say, you ain't throwing that man in the ring. So what is he gonna do? And you know what? That was cool. So it was all right. I give it a 4. It wasn't the best chamber match, obviously, but I didn't think it was that bad. I just wish Brock didn't win. That's about it. But you know what? The way he did, I wasn't mad. He nearly killed a man. That's fine.
Yeah, I think that was the highlight moment of the match was the F5 from the top of the chamber. Poor Austin Theory.
I don't know. He's kind of been an asshole.
Yo, Austin Theory, you when you kicked him in the balls, you should have kept him kicking him. You should have waited till you turned purple, and then pin him. But you did not.
Everybody should learn from Finn Balor. Is he had diverticulitis, man? Just kick him in the side of his intestine, if you can get to it, and you can you could almost win the match. There you go.
Yeah. So you hit him in the balls, you keep hitting him, and then you pin him. That's how you do it. You might get killed the next night. I'm sorry, it might happen, but you have the title then.
I don't know why he ran. He was so dumb. He tried to leave the cage. It's his own fault.
He tried. He almost made it. He just stopped. His problem is he stopped.
And what made it cool was, no, he didn't stop. Brock chased him off the thing like a gorilla.
Yeah, he did.
In an enclosure.
Yeah.
Dude, he sprinted and then he climbed mad fast.
Yeah. He should have been faster.
Props to Brock Lesnar.
He should have been faster.
If you heard after the bell, it's funny they mentioned that, and then I see that.
Yeah.
Because Paul Heyman had some stories about how fast Brock Lesnar actually is at a heavyweight. It was just like, damn. Oh, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. That man is fast.
Yeah.
So
all he does is like lug trees around, so he got them thighs.
that man is fast.
No.
He's God.
But chamber match, where you give it?
Overall, I give it a 3.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that score. I didn't care. That wasn't my favorite match. I think the women's was a lot stronger. But
oh no, chamber match I give it 4. I mean the show I give it 3.5.
oh, okay, 4. I give it a 3.5. Show overall, you give it a 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep this score 3.5 as well. Last but not least, the podcast we listened to. I did not listen to the Goldberg interview on After the Bell because I don't care about Goldberg. I did listen to Renee Parquette. She had Randy Orton and Kurt Angle's wife on, and it was a stupid conversation, but it was actually enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs to Major Wrestling for your podcast. I'm still not done with it, but this is the first time that Matt Cardona is not on the cast. It's just Brian Myers and Smart Mark, and I think they did a hell of a job because he was at France and Disney Paris, taking pictures with that NWA title,
looking like an absolute tourist.
Yep. And yeah, so shout outs to that. Did I listen to anything else? What the fuck? Something just caught my attention real fast. Sorry. Oh man, who's making this? They have this Slash. Are these NECA? These are NECA. Holy shit, they look cool. They're doing the cartoon Better Ray Bill. These are cool. Oh damn. Alright. This guy's distracted by Ninja Turtles. Anyway. Chris Danger. She had Tegan Knox. That was actually a good conversation.
Who's that? Chris Dangerous?
Yeah.
That's a wrestler or something?
No, he did the one with he has a podcast called The Danger Zone. And he had Xavier Woods on and stuff like that. He's actually friends with Xavier Woods. He does a lot of video game stuff, but he's been having wrestlers on his cast a lot. And he had Tegan Knox on. That was her first interview outside of anything. And it was a very good conversation.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff.
I think I sent you the link in Twitter.
Okay, I have to double check that.
Yeah,
the only thing I got to see was the Montez Ford interview on WWE on Fox.
Oh, cool.
The interview with he's the reporter. Oh, Ryan Satin.
Ryan Satin, yeah.
So it was him talking about the singles career, possible having the matches during the pandemic and stuff. Like it was going into definitely a lot of interesting things that you don't really hear because you don't hear Montez Ford have interviews.
Yeah.
So cool. It was cool to hear one.
That kind of scares me.
You could just tell he's gonna be that dude is gonna be a champ someday.
Yeah, it scares me. I like the Street Profits.
Well, if you listen to the way that he described it, it's probably gonna be like the feelings they want to have. At least him and Dawkins is that they're not just gonna break up if he has to have a singles run.
Yeah,
it's probably gonna be like New Day. At least in their eyes, that's how they're really friends, and they have that respect. They know that that's a possibility already. Like I like the things that he explained.
Yeah. Okay.
So like if you hear that, you might give you a different perspective on it. I get the machine might try to push Dawkins out the door, but like he's not gonna be like I'm gonna stab him in the back.
Hope not. Watching you. You're watching you.
Hope not.
Oh, they're killing me. Anyway, guess we wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. Follow us on everything on social media. Our easiest way to listen to us is on Spotify, Red Cyclone Inc. We have the Wrestling Babble and It Gets Better, I Swear, our weekly cast, and we have our monthly Shell Shock, which has a new episode. Gamer Rage Podcast, the Morphin Cast, and Not a Trekkie. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, all Mark with the Mic. Follow Red Cycle Inc.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is SoundCloud. That is YouTube and Spotify. So check us out. And we got WordPress. Do it.
And always remember, follow the Jinkies.
He's hungry.